So you're saying you're not going to take my case?
Well, I don't want to take your money if I can't help you.
Fine. Leave.
I'm just being straight up, okay?
If you won't help me, I can do what I can on my own. It certainly won't be the first time.
I charge $400 a day plus expenses.
I have $1,000. If you can prove it wasn't suicide, I'll give you $10,000 later.
It's a deal. Now you're gonna need to tell me everything you know so I can get started.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tex.
Why don't you think your father would commit suicide?
He never would have considered it. He took good care of himself, and he often told me he was going to celebrate his 100th birthday by going skydiving.
Well, do you know anybody who'd want to see him dead?
No, no one. Everyone liked him. He was a kind man. I know the police confirmed that the note was in my father's handwriting, but it doesn't matter. I know it had to be a forgery. My father mentioned that he had had surgery performed, but he said it was minor and didn't say any more about it.
Detective Clement said you didn't pick up your father's personal effects.
I really don't remember much after they asked me to identify the body. An officer drove me home, and I haven't gone back.
Well, they won't release the personal effects to me, and I'm hoping I'll be able to go through them so I can see if there's any kind of lead.
When we're done, I'll go pick them up and meet you back here. She wasn't very friendly or helpful. I think she already made up her mind about my father's death. All I want to do is find out the truth about my father's death. I found a scrap of paper here with the address to your office written on it, no name. If my father didn't contact you, he must have gone to see someone else who works in your building. Before I came to see you, I checked the directory in the lobby, but didn't recognize any of the names.
After I finished talking to Sylvia, she gave me a spare key and said I was free to look around the house.
Oh, Sylvia was playing you like a kazoo.
Well, more like a game of trouble, as I began to realize when I started poking around Linsky's house. I've never been a fan of dominoes. I figured that time wasted playing dominoes could be time well spent playing a rousing game of Parcheesi. The fire makes the living room feel quaint and cozy. There's always time for a new case. Sheesh, even I know you don't keep bananas in the fridge. I'm no expert, but I'd guess that's a microwave. Looks like something a flapper would languish on. Looks like a half-finished letter. Scrap paper, notepad. Something on professional letterhead. This could be interesting. I wonder if Linsky's little black book could be green. Brand new cotton briefs. Larges, too. I wonder if I oughta... Nah. My mother still hasn't forgiven me for quitting piano lessons. Then again, she still refuses to believe the rumors about Liberace. Why would anyone keep something this handsome and ornamental hidden away in the attic?
They're in my head. They're in my head. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. They're in my head. Oh, get them out. Oh, get them out. I can't take it any longer. Get them out. Get them out. Ah.
What the hell was that all about? Locked. Well, I bet no one thought to look up here for a pirate's chest. A fancy roll top. Think I'll take a look under the hood. This could be worth looking at. Sylvia Linsky's credit report. Looks like money management isn't one of her strong points. I wonder what Linsky did to this Blaine Werner person. Maybe he stole his tricycle. Looks like Linsky bookmarked the address for Dolores Lightbody. It appears Carl Linsky was about to dump someone named Dolores. So Linsky signed a book deal and wasn't delivering the goods. The question is, why? I wonder if this was for Linsky's personal use. If so, he may have had a little addiction. Blackjack and dominoes and 21 horizontally, vertically, and diagonal. Maybe Linsky had some code number if the dominoes were placed in a special order of 21 in all directions. Dolores Lightbody?
Yes, indeedy.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into the death of Carl Linsky.
Oh, well, do come in.
Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Well, this is certainly exciting. A real live PI. I love detective novels, you know.
Is that right?
I guess I've always had a certain fascination with private dicks.
Well, I'm afraid that real PIs like myself, we're nothing like the ones in the novel. We're actually very, very boring.
I don't believe that for a second. I'll bet if you found the right partner to do some undercover work with, you would liven right up.
Tempting thought. But, you know, I'm just too much of a lone wolf, I guess.
The best ones usually are.
Well, I can see you're still pretty shaken up about your boyfriend. Maybe this isn't the best time to be asking you questions.
What if I refuse to cooperate? Will you interrogate me under a bare bulb?
Well, I'm afraid, out of respect to the recently departed, I'm gonna have to ignore that little bit of innuendo.
Well, all right. Where to begin? Where to begin? It was about 3 months, 11 days ago on a foggy night when Carl and I first met. Naturally, it was love at first sight.
How could it not be?
Oh. Actually, Carl came to have me draw up his will. That's what I do for a living.
Well, be a sweetie and tell me who's mentioned in the will.
Just for you. The primary beneficiary was that trollop, Sylvia. You know, just between us, I believe Sylvia may have driven Carl to his death.
Well, who else would want Carl dead? Besides Sylvia, of course, and the off chance that it wasn't suicide.
Surely you don't mean murder?
Let's just say the police didn't find any trace of banana peel up there on that bridge. Now, I've got a few more questions for you, if you don't mind.
Oh, well, I'd do anything to help. I think you know that. Carl's wife left soon after Sylvia was born. Oh, Carl did the best that he could, but he never felt that he'd done a very good job raising Sylvia, and she never appreciated her father. She left home when she was very young and went into some unsavory kind of work, escorting or something like that. Carl's heart was nearly broken. They hadn't been close in years. Carl loved to play games. Many a romantic evening we'd while away the hours playing dominoes or backgammon. Carl also loved to play chess. Me? Oh, I'm still in shock, as you must imagine. It'll be weeks, maybe months before I'm able to love again.